Hello, welcome to the theElpyDimension. I am your guide, Elpy. Quick tour of bed F. We've toured this before. This is but it's been a while. These are zinnia flowers, and they are a certain, I think they're a California giant. Really, I love the vibrant red. Definitely will be saving seeds. This I had put up to deter, I just discovered something and I'm very excited about it, to deter the groundhog. And what I just discovered is that I had an eggplant that was eaten down, and I thought I'd go ahead and plant it and see what happened with it, you know, and I don't think anything ever came of it. Then I thought maybe it came back, and lo and behold, that is an eggplant. So that is either jewel amethyst or black beauty. My bet is going to be that's a black beauty. This is a tomato volunteer. I should probably just go ahead and accept that I don't need this anymore. So we've got a couple of red stalk amaranth. You may have seen my short asking, what do you guys do? When do you harvest? I've read that you can harvest the leaves, better to harvest them when they're short. I mean, I know about the seeds, harvesting them for the grain, but these volunteers, they gotta go. I really got to get better at removing volunteers because they're competition for the things that I actually am trying to grow, like the zinnia and apparently an eggplant and my Carolina cross watermelon, which that looks scratched. It is scratched. Is it from me accidentally kicking it, or has something? Yeah, see, something's okay. And yeah, that red stalk is growing right next to, there's a bunch of weeds in there too, but yeah, I've got to say, while you're beautiful and that's great and everything, you got to come down because I'm trying to grow other stuff. So the leaves like this, I am, you know, they're edible, but the ones with the holes in it, I'm going to chop and drop them. I'm going to chop and drop the stem just to help the soil, but I think I am going to harvest a bunch of the greens. I just harvested a whole bunch of greens from kohlrabi, and so I got to cook up a bunch of stuff tonight. This is a kale volunteer that has been fighting hard against the ground, or feeding the groundhog rather, or the rabbit, whoever. This is part of the watermelon. This is I have 2 hearts of gold cantaloupe growing in here. I also have 2 different kinds of okra. Interesting what this volunteer is looking like. This could be orange peach. It's probably orange peach. It'd be really cool if it was a white cherry from last year, because I do wish I had gone ahead and planted. Anyways, there's a beautiful, this is the dwarf green long pod okra here. They got planted later. You see we've got some blight on my hearts of gold cantaloupe. This is another zinnia. And I told you the Carolina cross. This got planted kind of later because I was hoping to beat the this is a patty pan. It is it's a patty pan jaune et vert squash. And it had bigger leaves and looked even prettier, but it's been getting beat up and eaten up. But I don't think, I don't know. I don't think the squash vine borer is an issue. So we'll see. My hope is that it'll grow up this. But anyways, okay. Trying to do shorter tours. So this is a volunteer squash. I don't know what it is, but it again is getting eaten up by something out here. The plant, this is a massive plant. Ouch, it's prickly too. It's somewhere over here. This is a crimson spineless okra. It's been fruiting since down here, and it's really taken off in the last week or so, which I'm happy to see. This okra, same thing. It's another Clemson spineless, but these two are suffering. I've got more of the, ooh, that means that grass is dropping seed. That's going to be bad for next year. So I let this volunteer grow, and I'm glad because you see, I'm at least going to get 2 squash out of it. Again, that's going to go. This is the dwarf green long pod. But this okra is sickly, and I've been meaning, I meant to not even let it get this far. These need to be thrown away. But it's looking like I should probably, I don't know, maybe I'll see if it'll grow more, or I should just chop it down. Oh, this is part of this guy who's kind of looking sickly too. See? Sickly. But this one is branching out. I've never seen him get that awesome. Here is our volunteer squash that grew right next to this marigold that I'm very happy to see. I really wonder if there is an earwig down in there. Okay. And we've got some weeds here. This weed, not so bad. Virginia creeper. This one, bad. That one, bad. Poison ivy. I have been battling, and now it's getting actually into the bed, so I really need to do something about that. This is burdock and a weed and needs to go. I know it's beneficial, and I need to figure out how to use it. But I'm happy to see that my marigold, this is a Cracker Jack marigold, has actually made its way through. That is very cool. These are more zinnia. I didn't do a good job on recording what type of zinnia actually made it into the bed, but here is the base of our squash plant down there. That's taking over. See, that's the squash too. But it's kind of cool little jungle, right? So this zinnia, I'm really happy to see how well this zinnia is doing over here. Is a pokeweed and actually needs to go. It is apparently a very beneficial weed, but it is toxic. So you've got to know how to use it, and I don't, and I shouldn't let it even have gotten this far. But anyways, yeah, this zinnia is growing wonderfully. I'm seeing that see, here's more pokeweed. Because, they can say that even just coming into contact with the juices of the plant. This is that Carolina cross has come over here, and I see that it's trying to grow another watermelon up there, but I'm so bad at cutting things, and I really think I need to cut that to encourage the fruit that's on there to grow. Anyways, I'm trying to make this a quick tour. I've got 2 other 20-minute tours to post. I'm doing some batches. Oh, sweet. Hey, not sweet blight, but hey, sweet. Yeah, this is Hearts of Gold cantaloupe. Look at that, 2 of them. I had one here for the longest time, and then one day after a heavy rain, I came out and it split. Hopefully these guys don't split if we get heavy rains the next couple of days. I'm a little bit worried that they could, because it's been kind of hot and I haven't been watering, so they're gonna suddenly get water unless I come out here and dump some buckets. This little fruit's probably gonna die, but there's others, and this vine is really doing well. And yeah, this looks like the okra blight, and the blight on the, wow, yeah, this cantaloupe really wants to produce. So I need to get out here. I did feed this bed a couple of weeks ago, actually. Look at this, like a jungle in there. Dunce, 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 dunce. What was that? What was that? And there's our volunteer squash friend. Hello. But yeah, this is the dwarf long green pod. So I think I've got a total of 6 of those and 3 of those. So I've got like 9 or 10, somewhere between 8 and 10 okra plants in here. And a watermelon, apparently an eggplant, a couple of 3 different zinnia plants at least. Some kind of caterpillar is in here eating and pooping, but it's eating the burdock. Have fun. A volunteer squash, lots of weeds, and a couple of cantaloupe that I am happy about its jungliness. All right, thank you for your time. Stay tuned because there's more madness. Bye for now. Be safe. Be well. Take care.